Chocs and Chocolates in between. Roberto here for another video review. It's a very special one I've been looking forward to for a long time. I've just not been able to find it, but I have now, as you can tell. It's the new McVitie's Gold Billions Wafer Bar. Yes, 60p. Yeah, look at that, 60p. Well, yes, look at that. Looks a bit like a Kit Kat Chunky, doesn't it? Yeah, looks like a Kit Kat Chunky. Interesting one as well. Don't think I've seen McVitie's do a chocolate bar before. It's not that I can remember anyway. Not for a long time if they have done. Is this the start of many? Who knows, but what does it say it is? What is it? Not quite focusing in, but golden caramel chocolates with layers of crisp wafer and cream filling. There we go. Yes, just about to see there, I think. Yes, a very interesting one, this one. Very excited for it indeed. Yes, thanks so much to Scotty and Lockhart for telling me about this one. Yeah, just you know, it's in a random place where I think I found it in a post office. I'm not seeing any big shops at all, really, so you just have to look around in sort of random places. Yeah, interesting one. I remember saying to the ladies I went in the post office. I originally went there, a day or two previous to post some letters or whatever it was. Basically, I was looking around and she sort of saw me and said, the lady behind the counter said, "Oh, you can't find what you want." And I said, "No, I'm going to leave. I'm going to be good," and things like that. Just, I didn't really elaborate on what I was looking for. Anyway, I left. I was in there a couple of days later and I was just about to leave because I just, gone to the counter, done whatever I was doing. Just walking past and they were on the counter. They were on there. I saw them and I said, "Oh, that's what I was looking for the other day. And you saw me messing around and stuff." And and I told her. She said they were very nice. So fingers crossed. And I sort of mentioned them. Yeah, I heard they were in. Well, didn't want to say random. But she said, "Oh, don't worry, we are random." So there we go. So yeah. So post office where I found them, but it's one of those with a it's not just a post office, it's a shop with a post office attached. So not even a news agent, don't really know what it is really. Don't seem to sell newspapers. I don't think they sell newspapers. Just sell stuff, like sweets and stationery, I guess. That's about it really, and just general confectionery, I think. Pot noodles and stuff like that. But no, convenience store, I guess it is a convenience store. But it didn't seem to sell. Yeah, strange. It didn't sell newspapers. That was weird. Pick up on that, but. It's not that store anyway. Interesting that, yeah. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent for no reason, I see. So the McVitie's Gold Billions Wafer Bar, yes. Very excited for this. So what's it about? What's it say on the back? Let's have a look. 39 grams. This is vegetarian, stored at a cool, dry place. Find us at McVitie's.co.uk. It's a cream-filled wafer bar with milk chocolate and white chocolate and caramel-flavoured coating. Caramel-flavoured coating, a bit like the old... McVitie's Gold Bar, of course, but just say milk and white chocolates. That's interesting. I'm sure McVitie's Gold Bar doesn't have any chocolate in it, even though it looks like it does. So it says milk chocolate 40%. Struggling to focus in on this one. Anything else? Caramel flavour coating 24%. Much white chocolate's in there? It's got Parma all there. You can see there, just about. But yeah, I can't see any mention of white chocolate in there. It said it was milk. Yeah. And white chocolate and caramel flavoured coating. That incorporates the caramel flavoured coating is the where the white chocolate is. But it doesn't specifically say white chocolate anywhere like it does with milk chocolate 43%. That's interesting. That I can see anyway, unless I'm missing it. And there's just some other stuff here, so I don't know what all this is about. Quality guarantee and stuff like that. Get in touch. Don't recycle home the film. Recycle bags at large supermarkets. So you got to take all the wrappers to supermarkets in the UK, I think. It's a bit strange. Right, calories there at the bottom. Let's see what they say. Nutrition information. Average value is 100 grams. So 540. It's going to be hard to see this, isn't it? It just doesn't want to focus in here. Yeah, not sure. Well, I've got my old magnifying glass. It's a bit. Let's see. Let's have a look. Let's see. So 547 calories per 100 grams. 32 grams of fat. 17.7 of which are saturates. There we go. So yeah, so quite high on the scale of between 500 to 550 calories that chocolate products tend to have in my experience reviewing on the channel. So it's quite high, definitely on the top end, 547. So I guess it's 39% of that is per bar, so maybe I'll show a caption about that. Alright, yeah, so I don't think there's much more to say other than the fact that there's ridiculous flourishes in this. I mean, look at that, it's so big, the flourishes. I mean, the bar itself is really just so much smaller. And the wrapper suggests, so I usually say a fifth. Flourishes are a fifth of the bar are acceptable. This is probably almost half. But we'll find out when we open it, so without further ado, let's do it. Let's give it an open. Right, okay everyone, I'm going to give this McVitie's Gold, new McVitie's Gold, yes, new. Billions Wafer Bar an open, yes, it looks very interesting one. I don't know why it's called Billions Wafer Bar, is it? It's a bit of a strange name, isn't it? I don't know why it's called that. Well, I guess the fact there's gold involved, so, and there's different layers, I guess. It's a bit like the millions shortbread cake, whatever it's called. But, yeah, alright, let's give it an open. Oh, it's got the McVitie's logo there as well. I don't like that McVitie's crest there. I prefer, that's McVitie's to me, that logo there. But they seem to be incorporating that logo in a few of the products now. It looks like a coat of arms or something with MV on it, and the C presumably. Baking since 1839 it says. So I'll just measure the flourishes before I give it an open. Let's just see how long the bar is. You know, so it's about 15.5 centimetres basically, give or take a millimetre. Let's give it an open. So time recording I've done about 1020 reviews, believe it or not. So if you like this video, please click the like button. Subscribe if you have not done so already. It's alright to confident to place of all my other reviews for some related ones, such as other breakfasty bar ones, other caramelky type ones. After you've watched this one, check those out. Hopefully you enjoy this too. Right, so it's a bit melty at the side. Could be from me handling it, that's not sure. It smells nice. So it very much smells like a McVitie's Gold bar. It really does. So let's just give it a measurement. So I say it's 15.5. I'll just use a measuring stick. It's gone down to 10.8 basically. Let's just give it a bit of a measurement with the calipers. I said 10.8, I think, didn't I? 10.7. I say 10. Yeah, I did say 10.8. So about 10%, but it's a bit soft on the side. I must say it is wide at the bottom. Long at the bottom is at the top, as you can see. So very much looks like a Kit Kat. Give it a bit of a zoom in. It's a bit of a interesting pattern, very bland. Nice all the same, but you can see on the bottom milk chocolate, and you can see also at the sides there's like a layer in there as well. It's interesting that. Interesting, yeah. Let's give the rest of it a bit of a measure then, just while we're doing it. And the width at the bottom. 2.7. There we go. And height 1.6. Alright, so it's been melty today, that's for sure. Certainly is. Let's give it a bit of a chop. Why not? Let's say it won't be as well. We'll do the while we're here. I'll just do the top as well. And look at the top, about 10 centimeters, and the width about 2. Yeah, so definitely smaller there. So 10 centimeters and 2. About 10.8, wasn't it? 10.7, 10.8. That's about 8 millimeters. And it's about 1.6 there, so that's about 6 millimeters. Yeah, so there we go. Alright, roughly anyway, as I say, you can feel free to compare back with what I said on the calipers, but yeah, that's with the measuring stick. Let's give it a chop. Nice, very nice, sounds very nice. Yeah, nice look to it. A thick layer of, well, let's say chocolate on the caramel flavoured coating on the top. Does look reasonably close to what it looks like on the front as well. Maybe not quite as much cream at the top. Actually say it was again. Cream filled wafer bars. It's just cream now. It's okay, so interesting. But it looks nice, doesn't it? Definitely does look nice. Yeah. A nice wafer. It definitely looks like a Kit Kat Chunky, doesn't it? Very similar. I'll say that cream bit there. Instead of perhaps the peanut butter that Kit Kat Chunky has or other fillings. Yeah, so interesting. Yeah. But yeah, it smells nice as well. But how does it taste? Let's lift myself up. Give it a go. Let's do it. Right, okay, I'm going to give this new McVitie's Billions Wafer Bar a taste. Yeah, very excited for some. Very excited indeed. Yeah, so got a bit well, basically half the bar here, or roughly half anyway. So let's just get straight into it and give it a taste. Let's do it. Very excited for this. Very strange. Interesting taste. It's the cream that's a prominent taste. What does it taste like? It's almost like a cream cheese flavour almost. Very strange. Interesting. I know what to make of it basically. What you really get is that cream flavour, and it tastes very, I'd say quite like a cream cheese, but it's definitely something like mascarpone or something. It's very, I don't know, it's an interesting flavour basically. It doesn't come across as McVitie's Gold Bar like at all. It's got a nice crunch to it. Just imagine a Kit Kat Chunky really, but with like a sort of mascarpone style cheesecakey sort of filling is essentially what it is for me really. And yeah, I'm not getting much taste of McVitie's Gold Bar. I'm not really tasting much of the milk chocolate either. Nice crunch from the wafer though. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm a bit disappointed actually. I thought this was going to taste a lot more interesting than it is. I mean, it's still nice, but I'm not really getting much of a McVitie's Gold taste at all. I'm just not getting that taste. It's really overpowered by the sort of cream. Oh, I'm going to say cream cheese. It's basically like, I say mascarpone. It's like a you know, not overly cheesy cheesecake taste. The top, I would say. The chocolate and the gold bar bit, you can see there it's quite thin as well. The gold bar or the caramel flavour coating on the sides, you can see where the milk chocolate comes through. So it's really only at the top, so you don't get that much of it. I say, but you probably get more of the cream filling really. So which is a strange one because it's a McVitie's gold bar, so I'd expect more of the gold really in this. And I'm not getting that at all, you know, in the taste either. So it's not just, you know, physically there isn't as much of the gold bar. You don't get the taste either. It's quite a strong taste, you know, gold bar in the bar version. You know, that sort of caramel topper that they have, that caramel flavour coating. But as I say, it's not. It's just totally overpowered by that cheesy, you know, I say cream cheesy topper. You know. Yeah. Out of place. Quite bitter. It is really like a cream cheese, like a mascarpone for me. Strange one, this one. A strange bar. A strange bar. I like cheesecake. You know, I like mascarpone. But it's just not what I was expecting from this. You know what I mean? I was expecting this to taste like McVitie's Gold Bar, really. But with in the chocolate bar form, you know, with rather than biscuits, got wafer in it. You know, but I'm just not getting that. I'm not getting that Gold Bar taste, and I think that's why I should at least get. It's not unpleasant, but I don't know if I sort of, you know, mascarpone style taste is what I'm expecting, what I'd expect to get, and whether it's really wanted in it. I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing, but I don't know. If it's a cheesecake flavoured chocolate bar, I think, yeah, that works. You know what I mean? But then I'd expect some kind of fruity filling as well, I think. But not really getting the, you know, the gold bar taste. Not really getting much of the milk chocolate taste. Getting a wafer, but just that, you know, as I say, the other things are there, I guess. But you don't really taste them just because they're just so overpowered. We get the texture of the wafer, but they're just so overpowered by that sort of cream filling. And as I say, it tastes very much like mascarpone. So it's a very odd one. It's not unpleasant though. You know, quite easy to eat. But I don't know. It's just not really. I don't know. It just for me, just doesn't really work. It's not unpleasant. It's still nice. But I don't know. It's just not really. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. It just tastes like a bit of sort of cheesecake flavour, but with wafery bits in. And I don't know. That's not unpleasant, but it's not that great either, if you know what I mean. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking if it was a cheesecake flavoured Kit Kat chunky, what would I think? And I think I'd think the same. Except in that case, I'd say, oh yeah, it really does taste like a cheesecake, you know. But it needs something else. It needs strawberry or some kind of fruit filling or something like that. That's what I'd be saying. And because that's what you'd expect from a cheesecake. I know you can't get cheesecakes without that, but that's what I'd expect. But with this one, you know, well, shouldn't really taste like a cheesecake, but it does. But it doesn't taste like a gold bar, and I think that's what it really should taste like. Even if it does have the creamy filling as well, it should have the gold bar taste. I don't really know what that cream filling is doing there. I don't know what that's about. It's just not in keeping with the bar. So it's really strange. It just doesn't really hit the brief. It just doesn't hit the brief. You know, it's still nice, but there's not enough about it. And what there is about it is nothing like the McVitie's Gold Bar. You know, and obviously there's no biscuit there either. So, you know, yeah. The cream filling, which is nothing to do with anything regarding Gold Bar, is just the main thing. And it doesn't taste, it tastes like, you know, mascarpone, cream cheese. You know, it's like a cheesecake almost. So what's that about? I don't know. So for me, I like it, but it needs more. It's completely missed the brief. I don't know if I can hold that against it or not, but it doesn't. But it's not enough about it on top of that anyway. As I say, if it was a cheesecake flavoured Kit Kat chunky, I would say it does taste like a cheesecake, but it needs some fruit flavouring or something like that, some fruit syrup or something. You know, like they did with that one. They did with that protein one. They did a while back. They had like a strawberry syrup in it or whatever it was. You know, yeah. It's similar to the stuff you put on an ice cream cone. You know, that sort of squidgy stuff you get at the ice cream man. You know, puts in a massive squeezy tube thing. You know, I don't know what you call it, but anyway, you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. Hard one to rate, but I think I'm going to say it's still pleasant despite all these things. But as I say, completely missed the brief and just needs more about it. Even if you accept it for what it is, but for me, I would say it certainly needs to taste more like a McVitie's Gold Bar. It doesn't, So the texture is different, of course, but I accept that. But it just doesn't have the taste. So very disappointed, I think, but still nice. So I think for me, 3.5 out of 5. But McVitie's Gold Bar fans might be very disappointed, I think. But I don't know. Some people have said it's really nice, so I don't know. Strange one. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment over it. Always great to hear from you. It really is. And I always do my best to reply. So let me know what you think about this one. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the YouTube member program and Discord server. Links are in the description for those. Click on the videos that's been on the screen now. But support my channel by continuing to watch my content. And have a great day. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.